Hey guys, once again thanking you for the support you offer me by acquiring works both from the collection Grimoire Goetia, which I made a vast sequence with the 72 names of the demons, as well as the collection Grimorium Verum Carpe Nicrum, with more than 100 videos about just the names of some demons. I really appreciate all the people who choose my ebooks to also read borrowed in Kindle Unlimited. Although it seems that we authors do not gain anything from this, the more people rent to read ebooks. Understand that it is your reading that pays us. Of course, if you rent it and return it without reading the work, neither you read it nor we authors earn anything. But now that I am exclusively on KDP, even if it appears available on the Bach 2 website, it is through Amazon that you will get my works, now that I've started converting the smaller printed books already published to ebooks. These ebooks are now available to borrow these new ebooks in the Kindle Unlimited model. And you can keep them in your Kindle reader until you return it, so, before buying these ebooks or prints, you can get to know the material. Read it for later, if you like it, then buy it, and the good thing is that Kindle Unlimited only has a limit to put 20 ebooks in your account. But infinite when you return one and borrow another. Of course, you can make this exchange by paying the current monthly fee. The month is over. We pay for a new month and get another month to borrow new ebooks, but let's go. This video today is short. Continuing with the expansion of the ebook on Pathworking to the Abramelin standard, both in Portuguese, Spanish and English, so now a new unprecedented activity is for you to enjoy even more the practical pathworking material that you have already acquired, as proposed in the ebook. Here at Chaos Magic Time. Today the pathworking will be about the name in code 3.18, which the ebook shows how to use. So this new activity that I'm going to share with you today, unprecedented in the book and ebook, I named it Hope.
How to create hope.
This activity is very important for people who are generally indecisive, or especially desperate for new opportunities.
But you hasn't said it yet. Where can we create hope?
First let me explain the situations that this might be very helpful for you to understand, currently. When we go through any type of selection or competition, usually the maxim of loving what we do until today is the best option for our success. Of course, the desperation to earn enough to pay our bills often distracts us from our goals, but this ritual or activity, as you prefer to call it, is a solution to filter our future as directed as possible to what we would like to practice. Certainly we will always be selected or we will win what we dedicate our full potential, be it physical, knowledge or emotional dedication. In what we compete or concur, however, in addition to the clear appearance of a defeated person after many previous defeats. Usually the fatigue of trying to win by competition or concourse seems to come before us to those who evaluate us. Or when we look at competing people trying to get the job. Added to this negative presence of ours that enters before us in the competition or concourse. In some cases when we have other opportunities to compete, or we do a series of interviews to wait for one of them to choose us. We do all the interviews with neglect and little effort in being chosen. Both situations create our defeat before we start competing with other people.
You talked a lot, but without explaining the transformation of rejections into hope.
This activity or ritual will then create a mechanism to covertly filter our rejections so that they can be positive.
How can a real, physical performance of ours in a competition, a hidden action bring hope?
Of course, hiding material that is missing from the content we sell is extremely disappointing. When someone buys something and perceives it to be incomplete material. Currently more disappointment is built with the person selling it than loyalty. Well, this video came to complete the activities of the ebook. Because in addition to the author being able to do this in the future, you can also expand the use of the material offered. But let's focus on what we're about here, now with an expanded scope of activity within part 3.18 so you can have new, unreleased uses in the work. As our dedication is enhanced in the first opportunities, we can notice in later attempts our visible fatigue and a discouragement due to the diminished hope in our success. So when we program the fate of the events to select the opportunities that will bring us success, those that succeed. When we lose concern with our success and let the 3.18 server take care of the failures to filter only those that we will be the winners or chosen. We can dedicate 150% to all the presentations that we are running or competing, so we will enter as winners in all of them. Because even with our discards, we enter all events to win, and revert defeats into successes. Something like the philosophy of Coach Abel Ferreira at Palmeiras, when he demands that all players enter to win, or leave for another team. We can summarize this in another title as, Philosophy of Winning People. Remember that everyone around you observes everything you do to judge or evaluate you, so when you embrace the mask of a defeated person, this is what they will see, and vice versa, as the name of this daemon addresses rejection. It is not the hypothesis that we are always people rejected at the events in which we perform. But precisely because we know that in addition to our victories, defeats will serve us to win sooner or later, thus. Given the initial situation of having a chance of success in what you will do, when carrying out the pathworking activity or ritual, as you prefer to call it, in the opportunity that you dedicate yourself to, you will seize the smallest chances of success. Instead of worrying about failure, let the daemon handle failure and you'll battle for victory. How? Then you need to do the pathwork. That's it, folks. This video was short, but anyway, anyone who can help me abroad by also acquiring the ritual booklets. They are pocket-sized notepads with blank or lined pages related to Goetia to keep writings exclusively on magic. While at the same time portal to pathworking in own cover, so they already offer resources for your activities in this pattern. Just look for Notebook and Tesla D. Murbox, these pocket books, each on the cover with the sigil of one of the 72 demons of Goetia. So I thank you for your presence and I wish you a great week. Hugs, we end.